Good morning. Thank you for joining me on a run. So, quick 30 seconds. This morning's a beautiful morning for a run. Don't worry if there's nobody else around when you're running. Even better. Why do you want people around anyway? But if you do have people around, use them as motivation. If you're at the gym, try to beat the guy next to you and then try to beat all the rest. Try to stay on the treadmill until everybody's off the treadmill. I don't know, play games like that. There's competition everywhere to keep you accountable. I mean, obviously, you're only competing with yourself. But the truth is, it's good to have competition, even a nemesis. It just keeps you accountable. It doesn't mean you really hate the guy. It just means that you want some motivation to result in discipline. Discipline's where it's at. You want to know the secret? Discipline, not motivation. Discipline. Discipline will get you that little bit of motivation you need every so often to go a little further. But without discipline, I'm telling you, you can't do the things that you want to reach. Only at a very minimal level will you get. You'll get those onesie twosie wins. But what good is that? You know, I'd rather go for the long win. I would. I'd rather go for the long win. Why go for the onesie twosies? You know, I don't see anyone winning at the gambling casinos. Nobody. Zero people. Ask any of the people what their lifetime winnings are. They will all say that they have them. They will all say they won. You believe them? How are they calculating their winnings? You know, I'll tell you this much. I'm 51 years old. I'm really not talking out of my ass. Could I be wrong about everything I've ever said? Absolutely. Are the chances are that I am? Probably. But you know what? I can only tell you from this human body, from this human mind, from this human earth, from this perceived time, and even if it's all an illusion, I could still only talk from this. So when AI figures out that we're all illusions, holograms, I mean, and maybe we even escaped the matrix into something else, everything we've been talking about will probably be wrong. But we may have to ask ourselves the question, can we only live in the place where we are? I mean, what do you want me to do? Live in another person's body? Live with other person's senses? Live as a hydrogen atom? Do you want me to live as a photon on Mars? I can't do that. I can't live like that. I have to live within my own senses that I have been evolved to have. Regardless if God gave them to me or not. It doesn't matter. I still have to live within this time and space. I mean, where else do you want me to be? How else do you want me to think if not with my mind inside my skull? Where else should I? Someone else's? I mean, that's not realistic. How's the fish today?
I haven't caught one yet.
You haven't caught one? Come on. Maybe you need some motivation.
I got my baby right here.
All right, that's all the motivation you need. I like it. Make her catch fish. Anyway, do I have the answers? Definitely not. And neither does anybody else. But should we continue the quest and the journey? Yes. Yes, absolutely. And people should have the freedom, as long as they're not hurting others or themselves. And I mean really hurting others and themselves. Not because you think they are, but in reality are. If they're not, then let those people be free to journey as they want. To take that away is so selfish, and it makes you think that you have an answer that you don't. You don't have the answer. So let people have the freedom to find their own answers in their own quest, in their own journey. And to take that away with lies, with deceit, with extortion, with corruption, is nothing more than a crime. I'm no different than any other human, than any other life form, just trying to make it. Maybe even non-life form too. Just trying to make it. That's it. Do I understand quantum mechanics? No. And even if I did, so what? The universe already understands it. We're just discovering things. We're not inventing anything. Everything we invent is just an extrapolation of anything that was already created. So, I mean, I love people that say they've created something new because they've put two elements together in a unique way. Well, I mean, I guess according to the patent office, USPTO, you did. But I don't remember God working at the USPTO. I don't know. Well, we'll figure it out soon when the computer programmer comes and tells us why we've been programmed the way we have. See you later. Bye.